Hey students, this is me, Mr. Fitz. So I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to go through some of these annuities practice problems. So remember, an annuity is a stream of cash flows. And you'll see like the wording will become more clear. If it's just one payment happening, then you can use the present value formula or the future value formula. For annuities, we're going to use our graphing calculator. So let's take a look. I'm not sure why these aren't posted in order, but anyway. So we don't want the interest rates practice. We want these annuities practice problems. So let's take a look at one of these. There's a little information there. You can read through that. It kind of tells you like, yeah, you should use TVM Solver. There are a couple of free applications which I'm going to show you. I think they're free anyway. But yeah, let's take a look at some practice problems. So here's one. TVM Solver this is available in Calc 84, which is this app here, NCalc Graphing Calculator 84. You could also use, there are two of them I know for the iPhone. One is Graphing Calc 83, which is this one. It's pretty good. And then the other one is Calc X, which is also pretty good. They're not free. I think they're like $6, but it's way cheaper than buying a graphing calculator. So yeah, check those out. Also, there's another free one, which I'll show you in a second. This one. It's also an emulator, so it's Semetec, whatever. And I'll post a link to that. So let's take a look. So we're going to find the future value. Let's look at one question. So Caden deposits $110 every quarter into an account earning quarterly interest at 2.2%. How much would he have in the account after 7 years to the nearest dollar? Don't use this formula. It's too complicated. So let's take a look. Let me put on the annotation tool here. Yeah. So we're going to use this thing. I don't know if I can press with that. No, I can't. I'll turn the annotation off. Okay. So first I'm going to hit apps. First I got to turn my calculator on. So I would hit apps 1 for finance, TVM solver. Okay, now this is a different problem I had done. So I'm just going to write over everything. Actually, let's go ahead and clear the calculator. Okay, try that again. Apps 1, 1. Okay, Caden deposits $110 every quarter. So if he's taking $110 out of his pocket and making it deposit, that's going to be the payment amount. So think of it as like he's paying $110 to his bank account. So it's negative. So use this little negative symbol down here. Every quarter into an account earning quarterly interest at 2.2%. So the annual interest rate, which is what you're going to put in here, would be 2.2 times 4. Because it's 4 quarters in a year. And you want the annual interest rate in there. That's 2.2 times 4. How much would he have in the account after 7 years? So that would be 7 times 4 periods. So that's the number of periods. So it'd be 28 periods. So there's basically 28 payments happening, right? And then what's it going to say? How much would you have in the account after 7 years? One thing is though, this PYCY, you want that set to the number of payments per year. So it's going to be 4. So if it were semi-annually, that would be 2. Monthly would be 12. Annually would be 1. Okay. Once I have all of that, I go to future value because that's what I'm solving for. And it's going to be alpha. Enter. So he's going to have $4,195.92. Oh, to the nearest dollar. So 4,196. Typed in it. 4196. Woo! Yes. And then you can check the work down here. Like if you are using the formula, it's a lot. So I prefer the graphing calculator. Okay, so there's that problem. What else are we gonna do? Find the payment amount. Okay, let's try this one. So Ruby is saving money and plans on making monthly contributions into an account earning a monthly interest rate of 0.5%. If Ruby would like to end up with $10,000 after 10 months, how much does she need to contribute to the account every month to the nearest dollar? Use the following formula. No, not using the formula. So Ruby saving, so monthly interest rate of 0.5%. First of all, and how many periods is that? It's 10 months. So that's gonna be 10. 0.5% per month. So this has to be annual. So it's gonna be 0.5 times 12. Or 6%. I don't care about the present value, right? Because there's nothing in there. She would like to end up with 10,000. So that's what she wants to have at the end. And then this is going to be 12 and 12. Those will always be the same. Okay. Payment amount. That's what I'm solving for. Alpha. Enter. So $977.70. $978, because I want around that, right? Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, so finding time of investment. So Morgan deposits 500 every quarter into an account earning an annual interest rate of 8.9% compounded quarterly. How many years would it be until Morgan had $10,000 in the account? So turn my calculator on. So they're depositing $500 quarterly at 8.9%. So let me put 8.9 in here. Whoops. I don't want that. That's what I'm solving for. And 8.9 in the interest rate. My payment amount is $500. That's set for me. And my final amount is $10,000. And it's quarterly. So there's going to be 4 of these a year. So, all right, 8.9%. So let's go ahead. Alpha, enter. So that's 16.73 periods per year. So quarterly periods per year. So I need to like take that number 16.7276 and divide that by 4. 16.7276 divided by 4. So 4.2 years. That's the tricky part with these, is because sometimes they're quarterly, sometimes they're monthly, that sort of thing. So be really careful with that. So down here, yeah, see 16.72 divided by 4 gives me 4.2 years. So again, there's no penalty on this. So, you get one wrong, not the end of the world. But I did give you, assigned you 3 that are definitely annual. So you get some practice with that. I would, practice. I only assigned 1 of these. So, definitely practice a couple of them until you can, get really good with those. So anyway, hopefully this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.